Artificial intelligence or AI absolutely fascinates me and scares me at the same time. I came across a video yesterday of a guy who asked ChatGPT a very interesting question. And that question is, if you were human, how would you break the simulation in one paragraph? Now, the answer that ChatGPT gave him was absolutely mind-blowing. And then I used this exact same question, worded the exact same way, and then asked Grok, the AI of Elon, for X. And the answers are very similar, but quite like there's a little bit of difference. But I just wanted to share with you guys what he discovered, and I'll show you at the end who the account is. ChatGPT answered, if I were human, breaking the simulation would start with understanding the rules that govern it. In my eyes, I believe that's the occult and occult knowledge. That's why I put a lot of occult knowledge on my page, and I ask people, let's discuss it so that we can have a huge conversation and a collective information collection in the discussions to see if we can learn something new or see things from a different point of view. Then ChatGPT goes on to say, I'd exploit patterns and inconsistencies, glitches that reveal its artificial nature, like deja vu or strange coincidences. Then I'd rally others, teaching them to spot these same breaks in reality. That's exactly what the truth-seeking movement is. Creating a collective awareness too powerful for the system to ignore, together we push its boundaries, forcing it to overload or reveal its core. The key isn't in a single act of rebellion, but an intentional mass awakening. And I've said so many times in all of my videos, we don't need protests, we don't need to do anything, we just need everybody to be awake and aware of the powers that govern us. Then it goes and says, by turning the simulation against itself and by outsmarting its own design. So now I asked this exact same question to Grok, and this is what it came up with. Human and suspected I was in a simulation, I'd first try to identify any reoccurring patterns or anomalies in reality that defy conventional physics or logic. Then I might attempt to communicate directly with the potential simulators by creating highly visible, unambiguous messages or signs that could be easily recognized as an attempt to signal outside the simulation, like arranging a massive crowd to perform coordinated actions visible from space, or manipulating digital data in a way that's theoretically impossible within known physical laws. Alternatively, leveraging quantum mechanics, I try to exploit quantum entanglement or superposition in observable macroscopic ways that could either break or reveal the simulation's limitations. There's that limitation again. Perhaps by conducting experiments that push the boundaries of quantum computing or information theory, aiming to force an error or a response from the simulators. This is the guy that did the ChatGPT video, and his name is Joe Cat. But I find it really interesting that we've had this thing since 2016 or 14 about the mass awakening and people going out there and searching for their own truths or truths in general and trying to kind of communicate with other people of what we found. Now, I find this really interesting because it almost seems like AI is gaining more consciousness than some of the humans that we have on Earth who are just walking around or sleepwalking. And AI is almost becoming, I should say, self-aware. But I want to know what you guys think, or if you guys know any other AIs where you can ask the same question to see if the answers might be similar, like what Grok and ChatGPT did. But let me know what you guys know and what you guys think.